The big agenda for Zazibar is to create a modern clinic. The whole idea is to create more of these kinds of spaces where health and lifestyle are catered for all in one. Yeah. Zazibar is a place for fresh, natural, alkaline juices and most recently cocktails, the freshest cocktails in town. It's a space where we integrate our knowledge of indigenous fruits. That means fruits that haven't been hybridized. If you do more research, you'll discover that a lot of fruits and vegetables that we consume today came from the hybridization of indigenous stuff. So we focus our knowledge on those fruits, vegetables, and foods, and created a space through our knowledge of art and music, because I come from a background of music, and created a space where people can feel at home, where artists can have fun but still be catered for in terms of their health, where we can merge the older and the younger generation together. People from different walks of life come to this space, and then they get to interact, which is something that's missing from our society. Zazibar, Zazi comes from the word Kizazi, which means generation. So it's not Zanzibar as many people think. It's Zazibar, generational bar. The big agenda for Zazibar is to create a modern clinic. This is the new wave of hospitals. We're at the Alchemist. This is a place where there are concerts. This is a place where people come to watch movies, to party, to drink, to have fun. So it's a bold step for us to set up a juice bar and a cocktail bar here, where we also have, like as you can see, we have oils, shea butter with lemongrass, other oils like grapeseed, So this is your modern one-stop shop for beauty, for skincare, for dealing with your anxiety, any depression, any malnutrition, any arthritis, and even just when you want to have a good time, the whole idea is to create more of these kinds of spaces where health and lifestyle are catered for all in one. Yeah. It means, first of all, it was the first time I did an album that was in predominantly Kiswahili. I've been rapping in English for a while, or songwriting in English, but mimi ni Mkenya, and it was always easier to do it in English because that's how I started. But then now I finally got to do a project in Kiswahili, and even how the project was put together, it was in a very analog way. So it means a lot to be able to put out something that grew my sound so much. Like it's R&B, it's jazz, it's soul, it's Afro. It's very relaxed. So it was growth as an artist. Artistically, it pushed me, but even the messages in the album were very mature. I feel like it's ahead of its time, and maybe it'll take people time to catch up to it. So yeah, the state of Kenyan hip hop, to me, it's good. I mean, right now, as I know, even with this whole Nu-nairobi thing, I can say there's a lot of raw talent, there's a lot of rawness, and people are even advancing in terms of, we have more access to equipment now. When I was starting out, it was a few countable studios. Now I have Logic on my laptop here. I can show you. Sometimes in my spare time at the juice bar, I make beats, and I can try and record here. So I can say, in terms of making stuff, we're in a better place than we were. So now the thing that needs to be fine-tuned is we need management, we need royalty systems that function, we need artists to get structure for doing shows, we need more shows, and we need more promo on our own local stations. And then also I'd urge the new generation of guys doing hip hop and stuff to just keep doing it, and keep it as authentic as possible, and to keep it as creative as possible, but to try as much as possible to say stuff that can add value to society in some way, you know what I mean? Because remember, as Kenyans, we're a growing society. We're still young. We're just fresh off colonization, fresh off our cultures being completely wiped out. We don't know our old cultures, our old foods that used to give us strength, that used to make us more creative, that used to make us have better sex, so the same way with the music and the art, we should try and research and learn a lot that's happening across the world, and then package it in our music so that we build our community, make music the source of information, you know what I mean? Instead of guys going to Google something, or if someone isn't going to school, they can listen to your music and learn something, you know? We shouldn't just stay rapping about things that are revolve around self-hurt, you know? Things that revolve around depressing people, or like making people feel less worthy of themselves, you know? Or telling people to pop so many pills but not telling them to also drink water, you know? So it's like, it's fine, you can tell someone to pop a pill once in a while, but also tell them to drink water. So let's just get more balance in our content. So this is a beat that Ekumbo was making here at the juice bar. I'll make this my parting shots because I don't have much to say. Hey, Metrotherapy, bioorganic chemistry, Nairobi grocery, sell these hemp seeds. Can't sleep, waking up to plan things. 10 G's, invested in some yam cheese, papaya seeds, really leave my stomach clean. Banana squeeze, dipped in chickpeas, mint leaves, amaranth, moringa leaves, and I'm doing yoga by the beach breeze. I'm thinking clearer when you breathe deep as you eat these watermelon chia seeds. That's the recipe you need to have. Leave the chemicals inside your labs. Trash. We don't really fuck with that. Got some ready-made organic snacks. Zazibar on that healing path. Yeah, that's my parting shot. I couldn't turn it up. It's